picture for WhO? Really? Alright. This should be a pretty even matchup here between XiaoKK and WhO. Both around 60% win rate in the Org Mirror. And now let's go. This is a best of 3. Oh wait, we actually are in the upper bracket. Round 2. There we go. So, wait, who's who here? Okay. XiaoKK is the blue player. Spawning in the top right. He's definitely going Blade Master, but what about WhO? We've seen some Farseer in the past, especially Lin was pretty successful with this one. I remember Fly using it in Org Mirror as well to moderate success. I was hoping it was Farseer here for WhO, but it's really hard to make work in the Org Mirror. It feels like if you don't win the game around 40 supply with Farseer, it's just over. Once your opponent has 2 walkers with adept training, the wolves just immediately die all the time. And the Chain Lightning level 1, even level 2, doesn't really do much to Org. Everything's just so beefy. So yeah, Blade Master, certainly the more reliable choice. And of course you can't play Wind Riders. WhO is a big fan of the Wind Riders, but against Orc it's just suicidal. Because Bad Rider is like the best counter to Wind Rider. So yeah, can't do that. The homepage is completely rip. Is it?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, there's some issue with the schedule right now. We're gonna fix that later. So, double circlet and gauntlets here for XiaoKK, not too bad. And wow, nothing actually for WhO. Did he get that last hit? Didn't quite see it. Tech-wise, wow, we're no, we're not exactly the same speed. WhO is a little bit faster here. Yeah, normally in the early game, not too much happens. We're gonna have some battling for some creeps. You really are not supposed to lose a grunt. Oh, one getting ensnared. Kind of surprised he's not going for it. He could have been able to put a lot of right clicks on that grunt. And the dust was... using it late because he needed space in the inventory. Sentry wards now, which are really, really good. One placed here is going to give him excellent vision over this exit to the base. And XiaoKK with this is having a really nice early game. Getting level 2, taking some creeps away from his opponent's side of the map. It's kind of hard to see the blue dots on the minimap here when they're moving on the water. Windwalk is almost over. Can he get the last hit here? No, he can't. Going for the grunt instead. Throw speed is there. Oh, the last hit stolen as well. XiaoKK having a very good early game here so far. Is he going to chase after the scroll? Oh, he doesn't have a scroll himself. Oh, but he cancels the healing on the running grunt. With his own grunt. Really well done. Can he steal this last hit again? He got it. Oh my god. The blade here for WhO is still level 1. He's got the claws at least, but... Wow, this blade is super beefy, by the way. Plus 10 strength, Jesus. Alright, tier 2 is here. Bestiary, Torrent Totem, no surprise. And the same on the other side as well. Shadows coming out, but yeah, this Blade Master is a little bit struggling here, and probably more than just a little. At least he was able to retain a lot of his mana, so he's gonna have plenty of Windwalks to use here, moving forward into the mid-game. But level 1 Windwalk doesn't really do all that much here. With level 2, you'll be able to consistently stalk your opponent very well. Oh, that usage of the sentry ward. He knows exactly what his opponent is doing, so he knows he could be safe to creep the warlord. Or does he want to do something else? He was looking for the sentry here with the dust, but not quite in position. Even a sentry up here, is that... That's a weird position. Like, isn't it super unlikely that WhO should be up here? Just wanted to place somewhere, perhaps. I think perfect sentry positioning on this map is one here, so you can see to this side as well as over here, and then the other one here maybe. That way you always know where your opponent is. Last hit again doesn't go to him. Are you serious? Or did it? I'm not sure. Going for the SH now. This is a really big deal. Does he have him surrounded? He almost had the surround. He opens it up towards the end, keeping his Shadow Hunter safe at the same time. The crab is too fast, and wow! It's GG already. Jesus Christ. That was extremely fast. Yeah. XiaoKK just completely destroyed him in that game, to be honest. From beginning to end. I feel like I didn't even pay enough attention to the little things that happened there, but everything was just working so well. WFZ, by the way, is leading against Tisiphone with 1-0, as we would expect. And that seems to be the only other result so far from the upper bracket round 2. Second map will be Terra's Stand. Who has to step it up, man? He was just totally outclassed, it seemed like. Is this the time where you go for Farseer? Go for a bit of a more risky strat, perhaps? Or maybe game 1 was just a fluke. Yeah, but it looked very, very one-sided indeed. Where's your green screen? It's right there. It's right over there. Yeah, I haven't installed it yet. I'm gonna get to that, though. Wasn't able to set it up yet, though. Happy undefeated in best of 7. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Happy's show matches. I think there's been 13 now, or something. Somebody posted it in our Discord earlier. Discord.backtowalcraft.com. Everybody's welcome to join. Yeah, he's like 13-0 right now in his show matches. Which is fucking insane. It was really close against Thorzane. I highly recommend you checking out those games on our YouTube, by the way. They were very, very entertaining. Yeah, Happy is kind of, yeah. He's a beast, man. As I like to call him, Europe's Goodwill Hunting. And I gave him that nickname because of all that wasted potential. I hope things are going to change with Reforged. Maybe he's going to play more tournaments. But he stated in the interview with Warcraft3.info that he's not really interested in playing tournaments too much. It seems to be a financial choice, though. If he would consider it worth his time, money-wise, then perhaps he would do it, but he's not really preparing himself for that, or doesn't expect himself to become, yeah, tournament player once again. Alrighty. Second map. Dude, this is moving along much faster than yesterday, by the way. Yesterday we had so much downtime between the games. Are the races and stuff right? Yeah, they are. Oh, look at this! No, wait a minute. Wait up. It's actually XiaoKK in the blue. With a no barracks so far. Blade Master still against Blade Master. What are the 5 best players in Europe? Well, definitely Hawk, Happy, and Foggy. After that, it becomes more difficult. Neutron maybe, Sonic maybe. Who else do we have? Cash. Yeah. Probably something like that. Not Grubby? Probably not. But Grubby's pretty damn good, man. The last time Grubby played competitively was the IP Banana Galaxy, whatever the hell this... No, Nostalgia Battlefield, I think it was. But back then he was way less practiced than he is nowadays. I think Grubby's pretty damn good, man. But I don't know that he's top 5.
A player's forces are under
Oh yeah, Thorzane. What about Thorzane? Maybe Thorzane's among them. It's hard to judge. We never really see Thorzane in 1v1 competition. He just doesn't play those. He played that show match against Happy, which was really strong. But, yeah, we don't see enough of him. Blade? No. No. Blade is not there anymore. Yeah, Blade got banned for cheating, for match fixing. Such a shame. Such a shame. Does Thorzane even play ladder? I don't know. Oh, Thorzane played a show match against Grubby? I didn't even see that. Maybe I'm gonna catch up on that. I feel like I'm not paying any attention to this game, but rather to chat. Okay, let's take a look what's happening in this game. Blade Master harassed, kind of on both sides. And who actually got in? There was an entrance to the main, whereas in WHO's base on his side of the map, there's no entrance. Also no shop, however. What's up with people calling Thorzane Tarzan recently, by the way? Is this like a new meme or something that I haven't seen before? I always hate fighting 1v1 against the tunnelers. I think Bash really shouldn't be a creep ability. And I know Starshape is going to agree with me on this. When he lost his game back then, thanks to the Bash. That was hilarious. Guys, remember that? Amazonia? Starshape gets creep jacked in the middle. Can't TP out because he's getting bashed by the creeps. This is one hell of a Blade Master, by the way. Claws double claw circlet. Pretty good. Only needs level 2 now. He's got 4 grunts. Tier 2 is done. Oh, I forgot about the burrow. Whoops. Love this shop position, by the way. In Orc Mirror especially. It's dangerous to have a shop in front. May get taken out easily. And he still should have enough space for one building here, one here maybe. Or can just set it up in front as well. I love the shop in the back, though. I think this is so good. He probably didn't want it. It was more like he was forced to position it back here because the Blade Master was harassing him in the main. But I think this is going to be a blessing in disguise for him. XiaoKK's Blade is pretty damn underwhelming so far. Is hoping for a Boots of Quel'Thalas here. Or maybe a Sobi Mask. There's plenty of good items in this camp. Only the Lion Horn and the belt are bad, really. Blade Master over here. Wow, he finds the boots as well. He's so strong right now. I hope he doesn't sell the boots. You don't really want to buy the boots in the mirror. They're too expensive, and also in the late game you kind of need the slot for something else. But here in the mid game, they're so good. So fast. Boots of Quel'Thalas, it is over here. One of the best drops that XiaoKK could have found, and he deserved that as well with the bad items so far. SH coming out second, bringing healing. And we're going into Raider Walker once again on both sides. Do orcs still play tier 3, by the way? I haven't seen enough mirrors lately to really say. Neo, best player of all time? I'm not so sure about that one. It was really impressive though with how successful he was in EPS. How many EPS did he win? I think 5? Like 5 consecutively or something? That's crazy. That was really cool. One time I was casting a Footman Frenzy tournament at ESL TV as well, back then. In German, it was. I think I was like 18 or something, so like 10 years ago. No, it wasn't. I think it was 2010, actually. Yeah, and I was casting that with Mio. I think Mio was in the studio as well. So he was playing from there, and I was casting it. And it was kind of hard to do because it has 12 players, right? Footman Frenzy. So there was no observer slot. So I had to cast from Mio's first person. And we didn't realize that until basically the show started, that we didn't have observer slots. So yeah, that was not exactly ideal, but it was pretty fun, you know, we had a good time. And after that, after the cast, Mio and Philly and Carney and I, we headed to, I think it was Christmas market or something. And had a good time. And we smoked some weed, and I totally cannot stand weed, or, you know, it's way too effective on me, so I almost passed out, but Mio especially, dude, he can handle his weed, let me tell you. Alright, I totally wasn't paying attention to the game. What happened? Scourge Bone Chimes here are certainly very nice. And the Shadow almost getting level 3 from this as well. XiaoKK being disruptive in the main. He already killed one burrow. He's going for the next burrow. And he's completely supply stacking WhO right here. And now WhO wants to fight into the main of his opponents. He is down by 4 supply, but the Blade Master isn't here. Blade has to go for a Telestaff to make it back. And should this be time to fight? We have 1 Scroll of Healing on XiaoKK's side. Oh, he found Slippers of Agility as well. He got a TP again. He wanted to go for some base harass here. Give the Slippers over. Give the Slippers over. Blade Master still being annoying. Is he going to be able to kill that one as well? Not so sure. Alright. He's going to be forced to staff back now, though. And in we go. Scroll of Speed being dispelled pretty quickly. The first Raider is getting taken out rather fast. TP back to keep all of his forces alive, and that is gonna work out. So a TP trade for a Raider. Pretty even. But now also almost level 3 for the Shadow. Yeah, having no Scroll of Healing especially is pretty problematic. But now he can get it. He's at his own shop. And we don't have tier 3, right? No tier 3 anywhere.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again being so annoying. Isn't this dangerous? Can't you get dusted, mass, and snared and stuff? Seems like the Blade is safe though. But 3 Raiders and a Shadow. This is... yeah. I would be scared. XiaoKK's SH now also level 3. Going for the next big camp here. He doesn't even really have the inventory space. I can pop the Clarity, I guess. And Blade Master... oh my god, this Blade is so strong, dude. Look at him! Double Claw, Circlet, and Slippers. Only needs level 4 now. Ankh, not too bad. Normally, Blade Masters aren't really in trouble in these big-ass orc fights late game. But could become useful. Scourge Bone Chimes should be a big difference maker, by the way. Do we have any upgrades? Nope. No upgrades anywhere. So no tier 3. Blade Master. Annoying in the main, but he's gonna have a tough time coming back now. Doesn't really have the inventory space for the staff here. As XiaoKK is approaching the main of his opponents. And is there a TP on the shadow? Oh, there isn't. Oh my god, this could be a base race. Oh, Book of the Dead. Oh, baby. But we do have reinforced defenses. But only on whose side? Not on XiaoKK's side. This is pretty weird. Where are the peons going? Why aren't you going into the burrows, friends? Wait. I mean, he's definitely going for a base race here right now, right? Pillage. Alright! It's all out base race. But there's a TP here. On whose side? Wow. That commitment, though. Like, that confidence. Going for that base race immediately. He could have just gone for a TP home. Stronghold is dropping low. 46 supply, by the way, only. Against 54, so there is a bigger army for XiaoKK, but he's gonna need to win this fight because his main is gone. Scroll of Speed to reposition. Kodo Beast could have devoured there for a moment. Kodo in a bad position indeed, but the Blade Master here hacking and slaying. He's level 4, he's got this crazy inventory and the backup of that Scourge Bone Chimes, but the Shadow Hunter is pretty low mana. Mana Potion popped, so he has one more heal. He's gonna have 2 more, but that's kind of it. So more mana definitely on XiaoKK's side. The burrows are loaded up fairly well. Not too well though, I think. Shop coming up in the back with the last bit of money that XiaoKK has. He is going all in here. Remember, he doesn't have a main anymore, but everything for him is so healthy. How is this possible? Mana Potion again. He's got another Scroll of Healing, by the way. Forced into an all-in, but he might be making it work. Shadow Hunter here, level up now, level 4. No more healing at all from this Shadow Hunter. He could pop the Scroll of the Beast, but there is mana for disenchant, kind of. Actually, the mana is gone now. Pop the scroll. Doesn't think about it at the moment. There we go. Has the scroll now. Didn't hit the Blade Master, unfortunately, but he has good damage. Anyways, last scroll of healing coming in. This was almost the last bit of healing. Another Raider being taken out on both sides. This is pretty close, but XiaoKK still has the bigger army. The much bigger army, doesn't he? He's getting more kills. He doesn't have a base anymore, but he seems to be winning this game anyways. Shadow Hunter in trouble. Scroll of Speed to save him. Hex is there. No, it's not there, but Ensnare is good enough to get the kill. The Blade Master dropping low. Windwalk! Windwalk! Doesn't Windwalk in time. GG out. And XiaoKK actually wins that game without a main base. Crazy.